I consider this to be a milestone in the history of mapping the demand for foreign languages. There was little known about domestic and abroad learning of language, especially non-English languages. So IALC, as umbrella association for multiple languages, decided to do it and do it right. So what we did, we put together all possible secondary sources, including government, national statistics, research papers, white papers. Also, we asked all the test takers to provide the numbers. We used 60 resources. We had 466 sending organizations provided the data for this, covering 236,000 students that went abroad to study language and covering 74 countries. In other words, the sample was robust, the methodology channels were multiple, and we got quite a representative robust sample to make conclusions. We monitored 9 languages: English, Portuguese, Spanish, French, German, Italian, Russian, Chinese and Japanese. The readers can find numbers of language speakers in particular language groups, the number of learners abroad, number of test takers, number of internet users in particular languages, and also the demand levels by source region, by source countries, then trends. So what was the demand in last 3 years, what is expected demand in next 3 years. Then also preferences by program, preferences by age group, length of stay, and concluded with commissions. The report has 40 pages, it's quite full of the content, and the readers can find some good business intelligence for their marketing. We succeeded to calculate the overall demand for learning languages abroad. So we have in 2014, which was the statistically close and measured year, we had 2.28 million learners of languages abroad, which is 0.25% of overall number of language learners as a second language. English represents 61% out of that. What we learn is that the demand for English to study it abroad is cooling down, whereas the other languages are growing and growing faster than English has been in the previous years. Then what we learn also is that if people learn a non-English language abroad, is usually their third language. So it's not an alternative to English, but usually after English they learn the other language. We have increasingly more juniors, so the planet is becoming more and more proficient in languages. And what we also learned from the report and conclusion is that almost 2/3 of all people who go abroad and study language abroad do it for professional purposes. So not for personal reasons like fun, travel, daily communication, but career reasons. Finally, we learned that 59% of the businesses felt about 2015 as a growth year. However, those who sell multiple languages, 100% of them grew last year. So it's a message that selling English and other languages or selling multiple languages is a good news for businesses. It brings opportunity to growth and stability to sending organizations. So this report will enable both schools and agencies to see where the demand is, where is the growth, how much of the demand is where, what programs are on demand, what ages buy what, and why. So a lot of intelligence that might help to make their businesses more professional and more efficient. So happy reading.